So you need to work hard every day to fine-tune it, to feed it fresh information for building a new and better self-image. To be a winner in life, you must have a well-developed game plan. Your objectives can range from lifetime goals to daily priorities. Review what you want to accomplish in the next 12 months for your career, your family, finances, your education, public service, and mental and physical health. Set one major goal for each of these areas and review them often. And when you're not actively pursuing your goals, visualize your achievement. For 10 minutes every day, picture yourself already enjoying one of your goals. Imagine how it looks and feels, and savor those good feelings. Next, learn new skills. Find a coach or mentor who can teach you the skills you need to reach your objectives. And finally, get constructive feedback. Share your goals with others and monitor your progress with feedback from a positive support group, not necessarily from family or friends, but from those genuinely interested in your success. The last ring is probably one of the most exciting of all. It's the single most identifiable trait in a winning human being. Identifiable because you can smell it, taste it, feel it, see it before it arrives. It's called positive self-expectancy, the self-fulfilling prophecy. You won't necessarily get what you want in life, but in the long run, you'll get what you expect. What the mind harbors, the body manifests. It's mind over muscle, mind over menu, mind over money, and the mind that matters. When the mind talks, the body listens and acts accordingly. I can back that up more than I ever have in my life. Years ago, I used to study psychosomatic medicine, and I met Dr. Herbert Benson from Harvard, one of the great psychosomatic medicine people in the world at Harvard. He studied people in New Guinea who practiced a belief system called voodoo. Voodoo is called pessimism. It's negative belief. Voodoo is what people believe in who expect the worst to happen, and it usually does. It's the pin in the doll. It's the expectation of illness. It's the expectation of the worst, and it has a powerful physiological effect on our body and our lives. He actually told of a story where the witch doctor played spin the bone. Remember when we used to play spin the bottle and got a kiss? When you spin the bone points at the native. And the native looks at the bone and says, "Oh my gosh, in our tribe, that's it." And the native is out of life and out because of belief. If that's the extreme negative, what about the extreme positive? Why is it that luck is laboring under correct knowledge and fear is false education appearing real? If you don't know something about it, you're afraid. If you're lucky, it's because you're laboring under correct knowledge. If you find a role model and you practice and get it right and you begin to prepare and expect, you get optimism, which is the opposite of voodoo. Optimism is the natural high caused by people who are prepared to win by who they model themselves after, what they study, and the persistence they put to that preparation. I get so excited I can hardly stand it. They took blood samples of actors and actresses back in New York, and they found the people who were positive and optimistic in the parts they played had more endorphins, morphine within the blood, the natural high, 98 to 200 times stronger than anything you could take from the outside. No wonder. Endorphin, morphine within, natural morphine, is caused by people with high expectations. Opiates are taken by people with low expectations. And because they're not optimistic about their future, because they don't have high self-esteem, because they feel out of control, their awareness tells them they need to be like everybody else. Their esteem tells them they're not worth much. Their control tells them they're out of control. Their image tells them that they have no goals. And their expectancy tells them that the only way to get happy is to get a dose, a fix. The people with low self-esteem and low expectancy take opiates from the outside. The only side effects are devastating. Winners in life with high expectations expect to win and do what's necessary. And they get endorphin. Women get it during labor to help along a blessed event. Athletes get it, wearing their Sony Walkman, listening to Chariots of Fire. I thought it was my Walkman that did it. It isn't. It's high expectation. It gives you the natural high. You know, that's exciting. You sing because you're happy, and you're happy because you sing. They both provoke the same idea of optimism. I'm optimistic about the future. I believe in the Chinese definition of crisis. In China, 5,000 years ago, they took the word crisis and made it into 3 symbols. Opportunity, riding the dangerous wind. Crisis has 2 edges, 2 sides, 2 faces. It's opportunity riding the dangerous wind. Alexander Graham Bell had a family member who was hard of hearing, so he invented the telephone as a hearing aid, not knowing he was going to solve a communication crisis for the rest of the world. He was trying to help out his own family member as a hearing aid and invented the telephone. I thought inventions were invented by people who wanted to make money. They're not. They're invented by people like you and I who want to solve problems and who convert them into opportunities. I'm so excited about positive self-expectancy because it leads and follows all the others. Because you usually get from life what you expect, it's critically important to expect the best for yourself. Let me suggest these action steps for positive self-expectancy. First, view problems as opportunities. Make a list of your most pressing problems, the ones that block your professional and personal fulfillment. Write a 1-sentence description of each problem, and then rewrite the description, only this time, challenge your ingenuity by describing the problem as an opportunity. Next, maintain an upbeat outlook. Wake up each day to beautiful music instead of to a jarring alarm clock. Before doing anything else, take a brisk walk around the block to clear your mind for the day ahead, and then go eat a nutritionally balanced breakfast to fuel your energy. While showering or dressing, use positive self-talk. Tell yourself, it's another good day for me, or that sales meeting will work out just fine. Associate with winners. Avoid the naysayers. Remember, misery may love company, but so does success. And finally, expect the best from others. Praise and encouragement are powerful motivators. So offer praise and encouragement freely and generously to the others in your life so that they can rise to your expectations as well as to their own. If you're aware of the abundance that you've got, you get positive awareness. You open up to the potential. You start looking for opportunities. If you have good self-esteem, problems become a temporary inconvenience, and a stepping stone comes out of a stumbling block. If you have a feeling of control, you believe that you control the way you respond to things, and you and I respond to things effectively rather than reacting irrationally. If you have a good self-image, it's like a thermostat. You start controlling the way you talk and the way you think and the way you act. And you and I visualize. We visualize within while we're doing without. And if you've got positive self-expectancy, then you're a natural-born optimist. But it's just the way you are. And you see opportunities out of crises. You can be a total winner, even if you're a beginner. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can, you can. Raise that C up to an A. Make the big play. If you think you can. You can ride your own black stallion. You can wear the gold medallion. If you think you can. It doesn't matter if you won before. It makes no difference what the halftime score. It's never over till the final gun. Is there one? So keep on trying, and you'll find you've won. You can make your presence greater than the Bears' refrigerator. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can, you can. You can profit through inflation and redirect this nation. If you think you can. You grab a dream and then believe it. Go out and work. You'll achieve it. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can, you can. And we thought we could. And we knew we could. And we knew there was no time to lose. But we knew there was plenty of time to win.